100%, the biggest thing you could possibly ever do, more than stretching, more than foam rolling, more than anything. And this is such a big topic, and it's probably going to open up more questions than it answers, but that's what we're here for. I'm trying to give you the actual answers. It's sleep, number one. You don't sleep enough, you're not going to recover. The more, the better. Elite runners are sleeping 9. I don't know any who are sleeping less than 9 to 12. And look, they're full-time runners getting paid to do this. So maybe you don't have 12 hours, but the more, the better. And nutrition, regardless of your diet, regardless of what you think about a diet, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm here to say that your body responds really well to having the proper inputs that include, so we want to have a high water content foods that are also high in fiber and high in enzymes. So what foods are high in water, fiber, and enzymes? Those would be plants in their raw form. And like I say, this is like, a lot of you may have lots of questions and lots of things on this, but we could probably all agree that having, if you can go outside and find, in theory, maybe not in these days, but like ancient man, if an ancient man could go outside and find something edible and take it with their hand and eat it, they probably ate it. It's probably part of our diet. And fruits and vegetables, like a mango, an apple, an orange, a banana, a watermelon, these things, they attract our eye. We can grab them with our hand. We don't need any preparation, any cooking, anything. We eat them and it hydrates us. It cleans our teeth. It cleans our insides. It gives us glucose and fructose, which is what we need to run. You also burn fat as well. That's like a stored energy. But if you want to go fast, you're burning glucose and fructose, my friend. And those come from plants as well. High water content. Like, we can all probably agree that drinking water is a good idea, but is it really? Because why do we need water? We're eating foods that are dehydrated, cooked, seasoned, salt, and rob us of water. So if you eat foods that are high in water content, you're super hydrated. Those foods also happen to be high in fiber and high in enzymes. So to the degree to which you can eat these foods, your recovery is going to be insane. And here's one of the main reasons, okay? This will be like a big, hopefully like pow moment for you, is that third bullet point I put there, enzymes. So an orange, for example, has enzymes with it. An enzyme is a protein that like catalyzes a reaction. So there are enzymes. When you eat that orange, chew it up, goes in your stomach, goes into your intestine, and in your intestine, it starts to get broken down further. But it's getting broken down further in large part because of enzymes in that orange that auto-digest that orange for you. You don't have to do it. The orange digests itself, and you just get to absorb it. And when you cook above, depending on the enzyme, but roughly about 114 degrees Fahrenheit, when you get above that, those proteins, those enzymes, they basically get killed. They denature and they don't auto-digest anymore. So when people say like, oh, this orange juice has the same glycemic index as this Coke, they're right, but only because that orange juice has been heated. It's pasteurized. If you have raw orange juice or a raw orange, it does not do that. So instead of digesting, which takes a heck of a lot of energy, your digestion, if you're running 100 miles per week and working a 40-hour job and have 5 kids hanging on you, you still use most of your energy for digestion. So if you can reduce or even come very close to eliminating the energy cost of digestion because you're just absorbing, because you have foods that are high in enzymes, you have all of that extra energy to run if you want, but really all that extra energy to recover. That's why, could you imagine if you needed to recover from anything, a workout or a broken arm, if you sat there and ate Cheetos and drank Pepsi, we can probably imagine you'll recover less quickly than if you had celery juice and papayas. I'm just picking random things here. We could probably intuitively know that. And those are extreme examples, but it says that we intuitively know this, we rationally know it. And I'm telling you that if you eat high water content, high fiber, high enzyme foods, which means it's not cooked, eat cooked plants as well, should you choose, but some part of your diet should be raw because it retains those enzymes. Then your recovery will be through the moon. 2 very small bonuses for you on this. So if you go to my channel, I have 2 videos on there that you're going to want to watch. One of them is on watermelon. I'm holding a thing of juice and it says, eat these 2 foods, recover better, scientifically proven. But I'll tell you what those foods are. It's watermelon. That's the main one you want to use. What's the other one I put in there? Spinach, watercress. But I'm telling you, watermelon, if you want to recover, go look at that video because I share with you the research, the actual peer-reviewed, evidence-based published research on endurance athletes having watermelon and how it influenced their delayed onset muscle soreness afterwards. And it's like a 35% or more, even if they had watermelon juice in the 6 days leading up to, it was like 60% less muscle soreness after time trials to exhaustion. So look, I'm not like the greatest runner who's ever lived, but I'm getting better and better year over year. And I do well at some of these races. And my PRs in the 50K, the 50 mile, and my 2 fastest times in the 12 hour have all been run off of 100% juice, watermelon juice and citrus juice. My last 200 milers were run off of almost exclusively juice and raw fruits, and then a little bit of cooked food later. And I'll tell you, the next day I was not sore at all, like tired, and a lot of that credit goes to you're running slow in 100. If I ran fast, I might be sore. But I drank all that juice and was able to perform like really well. So look at the research in there. Don't take my word for it. I'll even link in the description there. I'll even link to the studies themselves. Go read them. And if you want to maximize your recovery and you want to take my advice on how to do it, eat raw fruit and vegetables, my friends, lots of them, and sleep. Hey, did you like that? Great. Then click the link below, put your name and email in, and for free, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that elite runners do that most runners don't. I'll see you on the inside.